Hello and welcome to the latest episode of our Xbox Simulation Gaming series. I've resumed the on the road game, and it resumes from where it left us. We crashed here last week, and what's going on here? That looks like the bus I crashed into. Why is he still here? And is he planning on moving or something? Maybe I can try push him out of the way. Let's see if that's gonna work. Doesn't look like it's gonna work. Okay. Maybe push a little harder. He wouldn't even budge. I'm not sure what's the plan with the AI. Usually bus simulator or truck driver, those would disappear after a while and won't stay there forever. Anyways, I'm just gonna reload the game and see if that bus is still there. And just in case you're wondering, there has been no patches yet for the Xbox version of this game. I'm not sure when we're gonna have one. And the first one, the last word was that the first patch is just for game stability. I have not seen any problems with the stability of this game yet, but that's what they say it is for. And we won't see mirrors or steering wheel compatibility until patch 2. And I just did the EU card here. You basically have to do all three options, one after another, and exit out of the menu in order for it to work. So no patches. It doesn't really look like the game is any better than what it was last week. But the plan here is to basically go to the end of this freeway here and go on top. Fly over or a bridge and turn around basically. I want to drive a little more on the freeway and see if it's any better. I'm always hopeful that I'm gonna find something better in the game. Now there are a lot of things that I do like about the game. Real Truck's much bigger map than Truck Driver, but it's still not working properly. Steering seems still to be a big problem. Let's take a look at the truck from the outside. And I really like the way the truck sounds. Like the engine sounds really nice, much more realistic. Truck driver is it doesn't sound good. Like, let's just put it that way. Oops, I can't see the traffic light from the inside, so I'll just keep the outside view until it switches to green. We can just kind of look around, see. Unfortunately, at this point, we cannot customize trucks at all. I don't know if this would ever become an option. It would be nice if it does. There we go, green light. So the main problem with the steering is that the steering wheel does not return to straight position very quickly. It takes a very long time. You can see how the truck veers off. You have to take corners very, very slowly, which let's be honest, it is unrealistic. And that's provided that you want to drive with controller, which it's not fun. Even in the best of situations, even if it was working properly. Okay, well, looks like we might actually crash here. Oh no! Okay, so this is what I'm talking about when I say the game is unplayable. It's so hard to maneuver, even with a controller, and I feel like I'm about to break my controller trying to steer the other way, and it's just responding so slowly. It's a real pain. It is not fun. I really hope they fix that soon. I'm starting to kind of lose hope, seeing that the first patch is just about the stability. Again, I haven't seen any problem with the stability on Xbox so far. Like, I've played a few times, I haven't played a whole lot, I haven't really picked up any loads, but I don't see stability problems. I'm not really sure what they're fixing. What I'm concerned is mainly this, how the steering responds and the steering wheel. Those are the absolute must to fix here. And the first patch is supposed to come out sometime next week. It was supposed to be this week. It didn't happen, so hopefully next. And again, this patch is not really going to fix anything. It's just going in there for stability. And sometime after, so possibly 2 weeks out, is when we might have mirrors and better steering, and hopefully steering wheels. Okay, let's see how it's driving from the outside view. I mean, it's okay. This is a nice freeway. I think they made the freeways pretty good, but I still return to Truck Driver, and I still think Truck Driver is the better game at this point on Xbox. Still, it's like their freeway driving is pretty much sorted out by now. Yes, people might cut you off. They would merge like close in front of you, but they won't run into you. For the most part, most of the cars are driving faster than you anyways. But one other thing about Truck Driver is, Truck Driver, even with fully loaded truck, I can go 110-ish kilometers an hour. Here, this truck is limited to 90, which I understand this is realistic for Germany. In Germany, trucks are limited to 90. Speed limit on the Autobahn is 80 for trucks, 100 for buses. No speed limit for cars. But since it's a game, it's not real life. I would really like to go a little faster. With the truck, at least be able to go a little faster. It would be nice if those trucks were allowed to go more than 90. At least maybe 100 some kilometers an hour. That would be very nice. And in some other countries other than Germany, trucks are allowed to go faster. So it would have been nice if we could. And I just wanted to say here, I've never attempted to play Truck Driver on a controller. Their steering wheel worked from day one, so and never had problems with it. So I've never even attempted, and I'm not even planning to attempt. So I'm not sure how it would feel to play Truck Driver with a controller. And the reason I'm saying this is because people are saying, oh, you can play with a controller. Well, it's not the same. It really isn't. It makes a huge difference. For example, Bus Simulator 18, when you play with a steering wheel, it's pretty close to the real deal. Like, it makes you feel like you're really driving a bus. And Bus Simulator 18 is actually the game I bought my Xbox for, and I bought it with a steering wheel. Never played it without the steering wheel, with a controller. Same with Truck Driver. So I can't really tell if other people maybe have tried playing with a controller and didn't like it. So I can't compare it controller to controller. But the fact that I can play with steering wheel makes a huge difference for Truck Driver, which is why Truck Driver is still the better game on Xbox. Driving with a steering wheel, it just more realistic. However, even if everything else is better on the road, I'm still driving with a steering wheel. Huge difference. Let's see what's happening here. Looks like this guy will have to merge left, so let's we pass quite a few guys this time. We don't really. Okay, are you still coming in here? Are you, like, his signal is on? Oh, come on, man. Like, you didn't need to come all the way in the far left lane. Well, that's my first time somebody cutting me off so bad. What's going on now? Oh, come on. So now what the other guy is like, is this your colleague? Like, are you It's almost like this was a revenge or something. I think I'm done. I'm done for today. That's it. Just back to truck driver. Had enough with this road rage. Okay, so this is the next day. Like, I'm resuming the game. Actually, what I've done is I started a brand new one. Like, I created the same company again. The only difference is I picked the MAN truck versus the Scania, because everyone is saying, "Oh, the MAN truck doesn't have any problems." Okay, let's check on that. And basically, I figured out that you cannot save two different games, so you can't have progress on like two different players or something. Once you start a new game, the old one is deleted. So I can never go back to my Scania truck. I didn't have any progress anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, you cannot save two different games. So let's see how the MAN truck turns now. It seems to be a little bit better, but still, you can see the steering wheel returning to straight position very slowly. Which, well, it seems to be a little bit faster than the Scania truck, but I don't see it as like normal. It shouldn't be like that. But again, we are on our way to get gas, just like we did last week with the Scania truck. We're doing the same thing again with the MAN truck. So we're turning left here. Let's take a good look of this truck from the outside. I mean, yeah, same. Doesn't look too different from the Scania. You cannot like really customize the trucks, and that sucks. But I should say it does look like the truck has more detail in here. It's more than truck driver. It does look a little bit better in truck driver. Okay, green light, let's go. So yeah, there are many things here that are better than truck driver already. Hopefully there are fixes for the rest, but at this point still truck driver drives better. You can use their steering wheel and drives way better, and they fixed all their issues with the freeway traffic, so the AI doesn't run into you anymore, and it's fun to play right now. It's like sometimes when I pick up jobs from truck driver, I just drive around. I take a longer routes just to drive longer. Let's look around this truck again. It looks really nice. It looks like this is the radio up there. It's cool, and you can actually stick your head out and look backwards when you're backing up, which is really nice. You can't do that in truck driver, so kudos to the developers of On The Road truck. They thought about it, but they need to fix the steering. This is such a pain still. Although it does look like the steering of the MAN truck is a little bit better than the Scania. I'm not sure if I'm simply like just getting used to it by now, or if it is actually better, but it feels a little bit better. I haven't crashed once so far. It's too late, I guess. Okay, I was definitely going too fast this time. Let's back out of here. You can hear the backing beeping noise. Truck driver only added that recently, so they currently have it. They didn't have it for a very, very long time. Okay, let's see if we can park her now and get some gas. Same thing like before, you have to get out, stare at the tank, and then you press the A button and it just fills in. You have to keep it pressed while filling in. As soon as you let the button go, it will stop. This is, I guess, how you can regulate how much fuel if you don't want to fill in the whole tank. It works kind of similar in Truck Driver, only that you don't have to get out of the truck on Truck Driver. I do like this one better. This is a little more realistic, so this is another thing that's better in on-the-road truck simulator than Truck Driver. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that last episode. Okay, so what I want to do from here is again go on the freeway, see how it drives. Looks like if we turn right and then next left from there, we'll go to the same spot where we turned around with a Scania earlier, or yesterday rather, earlier in this video. And we'll see how the truck behaves on the same road as the Scania, and then we can judge if the man is actually any better. Okay, let's see how we can merge here. Nice car coming, so maybe we can try quickly to squeeze in. Yeah, I think it worked. Good thing there's nobody coming. That was a bit of luck. So we have to turn right here, so let's just keep to the right. Someone was saying in comments on Facebook that you can just use the outside view like right now, instead of mirrors, but that sucks, especially if you're on the freeway doing 90 kilometers an hour. I mean, that can completely confuse you. Also, I don't know if I can drive the truck like while looking back on it. But I'm gonna repeat another thing that I said in the last episode. For the people who really like playing driving simulators using controllers, the only other game I have a little bit of experience playing using a controller. Let's see how we're gonna take this turn here. If you go really slow, it's okay, I guess. It does seem to be a little bit better than the Scania, but again, I cannot tell for sure if it is better or if I'm getting simply better in driving this. Anyway, so the only other game is Bus Driver Simulator 19. So that game is not compatible with any steering wheels, but the responsiveness of their controller is so good. It's so easy to drive. I did one run with the bus, like I think it was like 10 stops or something like this in Cologne or Köln. Köln. Not sure if I'm getting this right, but anyways, so I did that and completely lost control here. And yes, I did a full bus run, speeding. I think I had the bus going to 80-90 kilometers an hour through the city at some point whenever I could. But I didn't crash once, just simply because the steering was very responsive, as well as brakes and everything. You know, brakes and acceleration here is done properly, I think, in this game. But steering is horrible. Let's just check. We just need to turn left up the road. But yeah, not only that, the AI is better. They don't like crush into you. They will usually stop and wait for you. Like this guy, how he crashed into me while I was trying to get back on the road. So yeah, I really recommend this game if you like to play using a controller. Get the Bus Driver Simulator 19. It has lots of buses, many different cities in different countries. I don't even know how many buses. It has some retro buses as well. Okay, I think I went too far. I think this truck stops a little bit slower than the Scania. Let's back up and see how much we can back up. I think that's good enough. Yeah, as far as I remember, the Scania did have better brakes, so so far I'm not really 100% sure if the steering on the MAN truck is better. Anyway, so back to this bus driver simulator. I didn't play it much, and I won't play it because I want to play with the steering wheel, but it did seem like a really nice game and very easy to drive with the controller. Again, I didn't crash once, and it's really cheap. It's like half the price of Truck Driver, a little bit more than half the price of On the Road Truck Simulator. So if you're looking for a cheap game that you can drive with a controller, that's like I would recommend this. Otherwise, I do not recommend it, specifically because it does not support steering wheel. For driving simulators on Xbox, right now I can only recommend Bus Simulator 18 and Truck Driver. Now, Bus Simulator 18 is definitely much better. If you really are looking for a nice driving simulator on Xbox, Bus Simulator 18 is the best. And they do have a new game coming up later on this year, Bus Simulator 21. And I'm really looking forward to it. We'll see how that goes, and I will be posting videos of it as well. In the meantime, I'm really hoping that On the Road Truck Simulator gets fixed. The game has lots of potential. Once we can drive with the steering wheel and the steering is responsive, I think this is going to be a very nice game. A huge map, so I'll probably play it a lot. Until then, I don't even want to start a career right now because it's not fun. It's not fun driving with the controller. And you can see here how hard it can be to maintain. I completely lost control, and right now from the outside it is really hard to. I don't even know if I'm steering it properly. Of course, this guy's crashing into me. I don't know, the other guy's coming as well. Everybody's gonna crash into me, and nobody's gonna stop and wait for me to turn around. So yeah, AI needs to be fixed, steering needs to be fixed, mirrors. It's a few things. It's not a whole lot. Overall, the game is. I mean, it has potential. Let's just put it this way. It's at this point, I think it's a playable. Look at them; they keep hitting me. Nobody's gonna stop to wait for me. Okay, and I think I'm turning right now, and this thing is turning left. Okay, let's try to back out of here. And of course, it went too far. This guy's right here. He doesn't want to let me in. Yeah, both Truck Driver and Bus Simulator 18 traffic stops for you. I mean, they keep creeping a little closer. They might close some gaps where it might be hard for you to turn. Let me see where I am. Yeah, we just need to continue going straight, I think, and then we'll get to the same spot where we earlier turned around with the Scania. Anyways, at least their AI doesn't keep crashing into you. So yeah, a few things need to be fixed here. Unfortunately, from Xbox perspective, pretty much the most important things in the game. Otherwise, it looks really nice. Graphics are good. Lots of road, huge map, real trucks. I mean, that there are lots of good things about this game, lots of reasons to love it, but at the same time, if the steering doesn't work, what's the fun of playing it? By the way, here on the left is where we came out with the Scania. From there, okay, so it's green light now, and then we can keep going here. Come on. And yes, it is Scania. I don't know why I keep calling it Scania. So we're already in the section where we did drive earlier with the Scania. So let's see how this turn goes with this truck. And then we can judge if the steering is any better. I would say probably not. I mean, no. Maybe it is a little bit better still, but... Oh, look at that. Stop. Okay. At least it didn't crash. We crashed. I crashed here earlier with the Scania. I didn't crash, but I think the only reason is that I'm simply getting just used to how to handle this game. I don't think this is any better than the Scania. It just handles the same. There's pretty much no difference. Anyways, let's drive a bit on the freeway here and see how it goes. And yeah, this truck is also limited to 90, looks like. Even if they come up with other trucks in a later DLC, they'll probably still be limited to 90. I mean, yes, this is realistic again, but I would really like to be able to go a little faster. And probably this is going to remain my one thing that I would like Truck Driver. I would like Truck Driver a little bit more than, well, only in this one respect. If they fix everything on this game is definitely going to be better than Truck Driver. But I would like, and I'll probably play Truck Driver still every once in a while, just because you can go much faster. You can, some of the trucks can even do 120. Well, the Quest truck, I think, is the only one that can do 120 with a trailer attached. That's the Volvo. Their Scania can actually do, like, have gone downhill up to 118 with a trailer attached. The Scania can usually do about 110 with a trailer, and that's when not going downhill on an even road. Truck Driver has its own problem. Here I'm merging left, and I can't even check. Like, I can't check here. Like, the mirror doesn't work. So let's see if we can pass this guy. Okay, I'm driving like I'm drunk. Okay, let's see if I can hold it steady in the left lane. And yeah, Bus Simulator 18 also has limits on the buses, and it's 84 kilometers an hour. Now downhill, I've been able to do with one of the buses 106, and that's the absolute maximum I've been able to do. I'm wondering if here somewhere on the freeway there is downhill where you can probably do 100. There's probably a way to do that, but only downhill, I'm pretty sure. It'd be nice if you can go over 90 just normally, but it is what it is. I know that this is never gonna happen in this game, but at least now that we're having competition with trucking games, hopefully this game is a success, and hopefully we can get even more games. I'm hearing that Australian truck simulator or something like that is coming on Xbox. I don't know if it's going to be available everywhere in the world. I'm not sure how it actually is going to work. I'm not even sure if I would really want to play it because the steering wheel is going to be on the right side. But I might actually want to try it. We'll see. And again, like the more games we have, the better. The more competition, and I'm pretty sure the games will be getting better. But yeah, those autobahns, freeways, motorways, whatever you want to call them, they look pretty good. Yeah, the game. There are some really good, some really nice aspects of this game. I just really hope they fix mirrors and steering wheel pretty quickly. That would make the game playable, and then there are a few other things that need to be fixed after. I would say minor things, but yeah, steering wheel is a big one. A like and subscribe would be very much appreciated. And click that notification button that would notify you when we upload awesome videos like this one. And what you can expect from me is I will continue to post videos every Sunday about on-the-road truck simulator. That will just keep you posted what's going on with the game in regards to Xbox, how it's performing, if the patches are going through. Once steering wheel is working, I will start a career, and then we'll continue to be posting. I might post about other games every once in a while, maybe Train Simulator World. We are also doing some traveling and other stuff on our channel. Now, most of the traveling stuff are pre-COVID, and I'm just recycling old videos right now. And I have some spare time to do it. That's why I'm doing them right now. And yes, I'm also adding some brand new stuff, like when we go around here. Oh God. Okay, I this is a pretty big crush. Yeah, I think that I'll call it a day from here. Thank you very much for spending the time, and I hope I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.